Today I have another holiday favorite for you. Today's recipe is for low-carb, sugar-free sugar cookies with buttercream frosting. So easy to make and so good, I guarantee you won't be able to tell the difference between these cookies and your traditional sugar cookies. They're that good. They're low carb, they're sugar-free, they're keto-friendly, and I have a gluten-free version for those of you who want gluten out of your diet. So anybody can have these cookies. And if you want a printable version of this, then check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies out there for you. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit the little notification bell, that way you could be notified every time I put out a new video. And while you do that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Line 2 large baking sheets with parchment paper. In a medium mixing bowl, combine 1 cup almond flour, 1 cup vital wheat gluten. If you want this gluten-free, then you can just add more almond flour and add 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum with it. The xanthan gum is your binding agent, so make sure you have that also. 1/4 cup tapioca flour or gluten-free flour of your choice. 1/8 teaspoon salt. 1 1/4 teaspoon baking powder. And 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar. Whisk these all together until they're fully combined and set the bowl aside. In a large mixer bowl, add 1 cup of softened butter. Make sure it's just soft, you don't want it melted, just soft enough that it will stir easily and not have chunks. So softened, not melted, just softened. 1 cup of powdered werve or powdered sweetener of your choice. Beat these together on low for 1 minute or until creamed together and fluffy. Add 2 room temperature egg yolks, just the yolks, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Beat these together on low for another minute or until they're fully creamed together. Add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients and beat on low for 30 seconds or until they're fully combined and no dry ingredients are left in the bowl. Scrape down the sides as needed. Scrape down the sides again if needed, and push all of the dough into the center of the bowl. Loosely cover the bowl with plastic wrap and place it in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour to get nice and firm. While the dough is firming up, we're going to make a quick and easy sugar-free buttercream frosting. In a medium mixer bowl, place a 1/2 cup of softened butter. Again, make sure it's just softened, not melted. You just want it softened enough for it to stir easily. Beat the butter on low for 30 seconds or until it's nice and creamy. Add 4 cups of powdered werve or powdered sweetener of your choice. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1/4 cup of room temperature milk. Beat these together on low for 30 to 45 seconds or until fully combined. Scrape down the sides if needed and beat on medium 1 to 2 minutes more or until it's light and fluffy and able to spread easily. Place the frosting in the refrigerator until you're ready to use it. After you've made your frosting and the dough has been firming up in the refrigerator for at least an hour, remove the dough from the refrigerator and place it onto a floured work area. Roll or press the dough out to 1/2 to 1/4 inch thick, depending on how thick you want your cookies. If you want them thicker, then just press it out to a 1/2 inch. If you want them a little more thin, then press them out to a 1/4 inch. I usually work with half the dough at a time and press it out with my fingers to the desired thickness that I want. I usually do it probably closer to a 1/2 inch because I like my cookies a little bit bigger. But if you're wanting smaller cookies, then the 1/4 inch is fine. Just press it out to the desired thickness that you want. Use cookie cutters and cut the dough into the desired shapes and place them on the prepared baking sheets. If you don't want to cut your dough into shapes and you just want them round sugar cookies, then all you need to do is scoop them out 1 tablespoon at a time, roll it into a ball, then press it down into a disc shape about 1/4 inch in thickness, and that'll just give you a regular round sugar cookie. So it's up to you whether you want to roll them out and shape them or if you just want a flat round cookie. Either way, place the shaped cookies onto the prepared baking sheets and bake 8 to 10 minutes or until the edges are lightly browned. Let the cookies cool in the pan for about 5 minutes, then transfer them to a wire rack to cool completely. Now the cookies will be soft at first, so make sure you let them cool on that pan so they can firm up a little bit. And as they cool on the racks, they'll firm up even more, so you'll have that nice little crunch in the sugar cookies that you like. So don't worry if they seem soft when they first come out. They will firm up as they cool. Once the cookies have cooled completely, then we can frost them. So remove the frosting that we made earlier from the refrigerator and give it a good stir so it's nice and smooth. If you need to, you can add a little bit of milk at a time as you're stirring it so that it'll make the frosting smooth and easy to spread, because sometimes when you have it in the refrigerator, it can harden up a little bit. So if that does happen, just stir in a little milk at a time, just until the frosting is smooth and is easy to spread. Frost and decorate the cookies however you choose to. I just put the frosting on and put a little bit of sprinkles on for something quick and easy. But if you want to get a little more fancy and get in there and pipe it through to make designs on it, that is entirely up to you. Either way, after you're done frosting them, put them on a serving platter and eat them right away. Or you can store them in an airtight container at room temperature and they'll stay for the next couple days and be still nice and fresh for you. And there you go, sugar-free sugar cookies with buttercream frosting. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.